Hello everyone, it's Shelby here, and today I just wanted to do a quick little tutorial on how I do my makeup. I'm starting with the Satin Lips Lip Scrub, just to kind of help get some of the dry, dead skin off of my lips, so I have a more smooth application for my lip gloss, that I'm going to be using. You don't have to do the scrub every time, but I do it every so often. Usually you can use a scrub 1 to 2 times a week or more if you need to. It's just a sugar scrub and it kind of tastes like Fruit Loops, even though you're not really supposed to eat it. So I just kind of scrub it on my lip for, I think I did it for about a minute. And then I'm just trying to get all of the dead skin off. My skin is very sensitive, so it does turn my lips a little bit more red than they normally are. You can see I accidentally licked the scrub. But then after I'm done with that, I just took a baby wipe. You can use just water or a rag. I just grabbed a baby wipe and re-wet it with some warm water. And I just used that to kind of take the scrub off. And as I'm removing it, I'm also kind of scrubbing it just a little bit more. Then I dried my lips off, and then after that, I am using the Satin Lips Lip Balm. And it also kind of smells and tastes like Fruit Loops, even though you're not really supposed to eat it. I always put lip balm on before I start doing my makeup so that it has time to moisturize my lips as much as possible before I do apply lip color. Then I'm starting with the makeup and I'm using the foundation primer. It is SPF 15, and a little bit of this goes a long way. I started with about a pea-sized amount, and it goes on really smooth, and it makes your skin feel absolutely amazing. And it's basically just kind of smoothing out a few little imperfections on my face so that the foundation can also go on smoother. I did have to get just a little bit more for my forehead, which is perfectly fine. They recommend to start with a pea-size amount, and if you need more, then you can definitely go back and get some more. Then after that, I used the Mary Kay Timewise Matte 3D Foundation in the color Ivory 140 Neutral. And then I just kind of apply it onto my face like this. I probably use just a little bit more foundation than what I'm supposed to. But I just do what works for me, and you can see the moment that I dropped the cap for my foundation down the drain. And then after I get the foundation on my face, I just use my foundation brush and I apply it in circular motions, and it does look a little different on my skin as it first goes on, but after about 5 to 15 minutes, it starts to acclimate to your skin and actually changes to this tone of your skin. So it looks a little bit lighter than what I actually need it to, but once I get it on and once it sets for a little bit, then it actually matches my skin tone. My sales director is the one who color matched me, so I know for a fact that this is my right color. But it is not uncommon for some people to need more than one foundation color. It's just how your skin is through the season. Sometimes winter you'll need a lighter color, and in summer you may need a darker color. It just depends on your skin. I am naturally pale and I do not tan in the summertime, so I am most generally the same color all year round. You can see me adding just a little bit more foundation over a little blemish on my face. Unfortunately, I forgot to grab my concealer to use it. Normally I would have, but I'm just going in with the foundation, and I like to take it down my neck just because it seems like it blends better that way. That's not something that you absolutely have to do. It's just something that I like to do personally. And next I'm going in with the translucent setting powder. and it's just a white powder that goes on clear just to kind of help draw some of the oils out of my face to make the makeup look better, and actually stay on longer as well, which was a surprise to me, but it is amazing. And I just put it everywhere that I put foundation. I always put foundation on my eyes. I'm not sure if you're supposed to, but to me it seems like it helps with the application of the eyeshadow. Next, I'm going in with my eyeshadow, and the color that I start out with is Dusty Rose. It is the pinkish color, and I just put that on my eye. I believe I show it. Yes, I do. I tried to show it as best as I could. It is called Dusty Rose. And then I just apply that normally once I get done reorganizing my eyeshadow. And my little eyeshadow palette has a little mirror on it, so it was a lot easier for me to use that. I do not believe we have that eyeshadow palette container anymore, but we do still have those colors, because the eyeshadows and the palettes are all sold separately, so you can customize as you please. And so I just take that up to just underneath my brow bone, and I am not a professional at doing makeup. I just do what is easy for me and what I think looks nice, and this is actually one of my favorite colors. I tried to cut the crease just a little bit, but it wasn't really working out too well in my favor. I did have a little bit of fallout, but I got that cleaned up later. And then next I'm going in with Rose Gold, and I just use that on my eyelid itself, and kind of in the crease, but not the same way that I did with the Dusty Rose. And as I'm doing this video, I did get cut off, so there will be a part 2 coming right after this. I will post it in the comments below this video. But I just take the the Rose Gold with a crease brush, or with an angled brush. I think it may be the crease brush, I can't remember the name of it. But I just put that on my eyelid and up to where my crease is at, and I kind of try to cut the crease with that as well. But again, I am not a professional. And I'm just trying to touch up because I missed a few spots with it. My brushes were a little damp because I had just cleaned them a few minutes prior to this video. So I'm just touching up, and then you can kind of see the shimmery. It does look a little splotchy in the video, but it is not actually like that in real life. I think my ring light was kind of throwing it off just a bit. And then after I finish that, I go back in to my eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I forgot it. And then I use the white eyeshadow, and it almost went down the drain as well. It's called Crystalline or Crystalline. I'm not entirely sure how to say that. But I'm going to take a smudge brush that I have made sure was clean, and I just kind of dab it in the Crystalline, and I put it in the corner of my eye to add a little bit of highlight, so that my eyes kind of pop just a little bit more. And one thing that I love about this is the blush and the bronzers and all of the eyeshadows are all made with the same formula, or with the same base formula, so I can use my eyeshadows as highlighter, because I cannot find the highlighter that matches my skin tone because I am so pale in the actual highlighters. But I do use this one because I think it is perfect for my skin tone. And here in just a few seconds the video is going to end, so I will make sure to get part 2 up in just a few minutes. here is part 2 of my normal makeup routine, and I'm still applying my highlighters. I clarified this in the description of the part 1, but I would like to clarify it here as well. We do have highlighters for lighter skinned people. I just have not found one that I like with my complexion. I like the crystalline because it is so much lighter and it's just a little shimmer on the skin. And with my next step, I am going in with the eyeliner. We have this in gel eyeliner. This is the traditional eyeliner. And then we have a liquid pen eyeliner as well. And right here, I'm trying to show you how the little top sharpener on the eyeliner works. This is supposed to change it back to the original shape from the manufacturer. But I was having a little bit of trouble with it and actually ended up breaking the tip of my eyeliner off. And normally you just kind of push it down in there and it should reshape it. With my eyeliner, I'm putting it on my waterline, and I've seen some people pull their eye down. You're not actually supposed to do that because it can cause premature wrinkling. So I just kind of push on the bottom underneath my eyelid to kind of pop it out just a little bit, and then I just gently apply the eyeliner. I do blink a little bit weirdly because it does make my eyes water to do anything with my eyes most generally. And it does look a little bit wonky right here because my bottom lashes also got the eyeliner on them. The next step that I do is the Lash Intensity Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. It is absolutely wonderful. And as I apply it, I just wiggle it to make sure I get all of the baby lashes as well. And then I just apply it normally. And then I do my bottom lashes and I wiggle there as well to make sure that I get all of them. And then I blink as well whenever I apply it, because if I don't, I will usually poke myself in the eye. You can see that this eye mascara made my eyelashes look absolutely amazing. And right here I am demonstrating that you are not supposed to pump the wand in the mascara because it can put air into it and actually cause it to dry out. So you're actually supposed to just kind of wiggle it around in the bottle to get more on the wand. And then I just do the same thing with this eye as I did the other one. Normally one eye turns out looking a lot better than the other one. But either way, this mascara is absolutely amazing. I have to do my left eye with my left hand because most generally I will also poke myself in the eye that way as well. I don't know how I do it because that is the only thing that I can do with my left hand. And the next and final step is the lip gloss. We do have all sorts of lip colors, lip glosses, lipsticks, creams, and they're all hydrating. The one that I'm demonstrating was Unique Mauve, and that one is Fancy Nancy. They're both my absolute favorites, and I have a hard time choosing between them sometimes. So today I decided to use both of them, and I start out with the Unique Mauve, and it is very close to my natural lip color. And if you look closely, you can actually see why I used the lip balm in the very start of the video, because it makes the lip gloss and lipstick and just the lip color in general look absolutely amazing. And then now I am topping it off with the Fancy Nancy to add just a little bit of a shimmer. You can't really see it a whole lot right here, but it will show after I kind of blotch my lips just a little bit with a piece of tissue. Which I am doing right now. This is not a necessary step, but if you like to do it, then you absolutely can. If not, then you can just leave it as is. I like to do it sometimes so that the color is not extremely overwhelming. And right here, I'm looking for my setting spray because I would usually use that as well, but I didn't have it on hand. Thank you for watching.